You know what? I got to be really honest with you. If Sony made this change, I would really love it. I hope they do. Let's talk about what that change is right now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday. So there's this story that I want to talk about, but hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you have not yet before we get into it. And that story is about a change that could be coming to PlayStation. Now, my hope would be that this is true because there are some PC launcher references spotted in Spider-Man Remastered for PC. Basically, what the report is saying is that there seem to be references to some sort of cross-save functionality for games that Sony owns. And it's the one thing that I hope they add, honestly. I would be really excited about this because it means I could just play wherever I want and my saves would transfer. And I think that is great. So here's the story from The Verge. PlayStation PC launcher references spotted in Spider-Man Remastered from for PC. I also took a look at Video Game Chronicle, which had talked about how the PlayStation site hints that PC ports may need a PSN account in the near future. And what they talk about in their story is that the website says, do I need a PSN account to play PlayStation games on PC? No, you currently do not need a PSN account to enjoy PlayStation Studio games on PC. And they sort of talk about that a few times. They talk about how you don't currently need something. If you actually scroll down here, sorry, that's the thing I want to reference in a second. Well, some answers on the facts are definitive, such as regarding trophy support for PC games. They will not sync with your trophy list on your PSN profile. Others include the word currently, implying that the situation has the potential to change in the future. Under a question about requiring PSN account to play PlayStation games on PC, the site states, no, you currently do not need a PSN account to enjoy PlayStation Studio games on PC. Now, we know that PlayStation is basically going all in on PC gaming. There's going to be a whole slate of games. That's the story I wanted to bring up from Video Games Chronicle. PlayStation is bringing a whole slate of games to PC, including Days Gone. This idea that games are just going to be console exclusive in perpetuity, it just no longer makes business sense for most, well, at least for Sony and Microsoft to do that. And Nintendo seems to be the only one that's sort of sticking to that plan. Sony has been on record multiple times saying that they want more people to experience their stories, and they have to be very happy with the additional revenue that is being brought in by bringing their games to PC. Now, so far, let's see what they brought to PC. They brought God of War to PC. Recently, it was all about Spider-Man, right? They brought Spider-Man Remastered to PC, and I think they kicked things off with Days Gone. So Days Gone being sort of the test case of, how well is this going to go? Apparently it went well enough that they want to do this for more games. And games like The Last of Us are going to be coming to PC. I believe Last of Us Part 1, they have announced the PC port. And this is going to continue into the future. And in my opinion, it's great to see Sony branching out. So now if they further enhance that experience by offering saves that you could easily access wherever you feel like playing, I think that would be great. For me personally, sometimes I want to play on the PC. Like if I can just have it on my second monitor ready to go, I'll play it on PC. Sometimes I want to chill on the couch and play a game for like an extended period of time, and that's when I'll play on my console, right? That's how I really enjoy my gaming experiences. But let's take a look at this Verge article and see what they actually spotted in terms of a launcher being referenced in the Steam version of Spider-Man. So basically, they say Sony could be working on its own PlayStation PC launcher. References to a PlayStation PC launcher have been discovered in the recent release of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered on PC, and VGC has verified the references are legitimate. A potential PC launcher for PlayStation games would complement Sony's PC push. Sony wants around half of its games to be on PC and mobile by 2025. Half of them. That's a lot of games coming to PC over the next few months. And the company has been vocal about its plans to bring more PlayStation games to PC over the past year. We've seen Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, God of War, and Spider-Man Remastered launch on PC in recent years, and Sony even started using a PlayStation PC label last year alongside acquiring a PC port developer. And I love this. I love that more people are going to get to experience PlayStation games. I know there's a lot of console purists out there who have really enjoyed the console experience, but I think as companies, clearly revenue driven, especially I mean, obviously in Sony's case, they charge $70 for their product and they're at least releasing them on multiple SKUs, just leaving that revenue on the table, especially when there's a chip shortage. They have clearly changed their tune and changed their strategy. And I think they've adjusted in a lot of good ways. And that's something that I have to give them credit for. I think Sony has been really, really smart this last year with most things. Sure, there's still some stuff that I and many other people sort of are contentious about, like The Last of Us, remaster being 70 is something that has come up a lot in the last few days. But man, if they were to launch a PC launcher, I think that's the right move. Honestly, they're going to get more direct revenue for their games and be able to continue doing that. Now, The Verge points out that this was first mentioned on the Xbox Era podcast. He said that Sony is working on a PC launcher that would include cross-buy support. This would potentially allow PlayStation owners to play the games they own over PC, much like Xbox's Play Anywhere initiative. If they do Buy Anywhere, that would be just awesome, because you buy the game once and you just have access to it everywhere. And that's what Xbox does. Like, if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get Xbox Game Pass PC and you get Xbox Game Pass for console, meaning that you're able to sort of play wherever you want. And if Sony adopts that, I would be so happy as a PlayStation game fan to be able to play the PlayStation games that I love wherever I want. And it would just be another thing where I'd have to give them kudos. I'm like, you've really adjusted. I really like what you're doing. And, I think the main people who are against something like this are people who are just console purists who really just want their console exclusives, really. And okay, I don't think that's where we're going in the next few years. I think we're going to be playing games on our television sets, on like Samsung has a deal with Microsoft right now where they're playing on their television sets. And I have to imagine that Sony is right around the corner, because hardware at the end of the day is really hard to manufacture right now, especially with the war in Ukraine, the chip shortage, which is going to start to lighten up over the next few months. But COVID and the chip shortage and all those things have changed business strategies. It has sort of pushed the way that we do business, especially in the tech sector, into new directions. And it has changed Sony's strategies clearly about what they want to do in the future. Now, they always said they'd have a Game Pass competitor, and they have their PlayStation Plus answer to that right now. But I would love to see what their answer is to all the other services, because so far I've been very happy with a lot of the adjustments that they made, and this would be awesome. And I think once even PlayStation gamers have it, especially those who play on PC and they play on console, I think they're going to be very happy when they see what Sony has in store for them. So I just wanted to say that I am really excited about this. I hope this is true, and I think it would be a great thing, and I really hope it happens. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. While I have you, please consider subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed this far, and a big thank you to the members who support this channel. If you want to become a member, you can click that join button right down there at the bottom of the screen. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you for the next one. Bye for now. Boom.